Some of the American gunners call this outfit the pipe organ. What the Germans call it is something I wouldn't like to repeat.
Hey guys, welcome back to War Thunder. Holy balls, the Sherman Calliope is going to be making an introduction into War Thunder. Man, I am so freaking excited. I think this is definitely an appropriate time to say, Sherman Calliope hype! So Gaijin has teased us with this official statement by saying that the Calliope is going to be coming out into the game. They also showed a video that you're watching right now of its preliminary action. And essentially what the Calliope is 60 tubes of rockets stuck on top of an M4 Sherman. So as you can imagine, that is a whole bunch more firepower on top of a Sherman. Now, they have said that this is going to be a tier 2 vehicle in ground forces, but they also mentioned that it's going to be a premium vehicle as well. So this means two things. Firstly, that rockets probably won't make a huge impact in the game, as in, you know, they're kind of shuffled onto the side. And if anything, it's such a special tank that they obviously want to cash in on it, so it's going to be a premium tank. But also, because it's a rocket launcher tank, that means that there's likely to be even more other rocket launcher based vehicles in the game in the future, such as the famous Katyusha. And also for the Germans, there could be the Panzerwerfer. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you might know that I've been a very big fan of the original Company of Heroes, and one of the most infamous units in that game was the Sherman Calliope, and it was an end game unit for the Americans, depending on which doctrine you went for.
Yeah.
And it was just absolutely devastating. It was so good, in fact, they had to balance it by disabling the main cannon on the Sherman, and then you only being able to use the rockets, because the rockets, especially when you had two Sherman Calliopes, were devastating. They would kill infantry, they would destroy structures, they would even destroy tanks or severely damage them. So I can imagine in this game, in War Thunder, that these Sherman Calliopes will definitely be probably not killing tanks unless they're on their side or with their rear exposed, but probably damaging them, taking out small components here and there, and just in general probably having a demoralizing effect. But I could totally imagine a troll squad, 4 of these in one squad, and just, I don't know, absolutely saturating an area. Remember, there's 60 rockets on a Sherman Calliope, so 4 of them would be 240 rockets. Could you imagine how much that would saturate an area and what effect that would have on the morale of the enemy, and how much damage it would do? It would definitely kill tanks. Without a doubt, it would kill tanks. But another thing to remember is the fact that in this game right now, there aren't completely destructible environments. Like, the only thing you can really destroy are minor objects like fences, some walls, trees, but when it comes to actual deformation of structures and the terrain itself, that doesn't really happen. And I feel like having the Sherman Calliope, you really need to be able to do something like that. But don't get your hopes completely down, because Gaijin has teased us back in August of 2014 that they have been working on destructible environments, which, as you can see, tanks, for example, shooting at buildings on Poland with their walls cracking down. Now, if you could imagine 60 rockets from a Sherman Calliope hitting buildings, what kind of destruction this would do to the buildings themselves and towns, I wouldn't blame people for going out into a match and not even playing it, just firing off their rockets to destroy the buildings themselves. And as you can imagine, with 4 Sherman Calliopes in a squad, you could imagine just Poland would be a rubble by the end of the match, and it would be really exciting to see how the map dynamics change as buildings get destroyed, especially from all those rockets. Now, another thing to consider is the fact that, say for example the Katyusha was able to shoot over 4 miles away. So you'd have to think about how the balance would be like. Would these rockets be able to shoot literally across the map into the enemy spawn? I mean, potentially it could happen. But another thing to consider is that these aren't homing missiles. The spread of them is going to be absolutely massive, and it's going to be even more massive over longer distances. So chances are these rockets wouldn't kill anyone in the spawn, but still that potential is there, where you can imagine at the very start of a round, 60 rockets landing in your spawn. But there you guys go, that is the Sherman Calliope, a very exciting tank, and I can't wait for it to come out, because definitely I will be looking forward to getting into some troll squads so I can make some videos of that. So if you are going to be buying this tank and you want to get in a troll squad with me, put in your applications right now. No, I'm just kidding. We'll wait till the tank actually comes out. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next one, this is Krebs, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we blasting off into the ozone. The way we kick it in the dojo is local for show.